Today's topic is subject-verb agreement. It means subject has to agree with its verb. For example, a subject has to agree with verb according to numbers and persons. Okay? If subject is singular, then singular verb will be used. If subject is plural, then plural verb will be used. Let us understand with an example. He is rich. So he here is a singular subject. So subject is singular, so we have to use singular verb, that is. He is rich, right? So this is called subject verb agreement. For example, they are rich. So they here is a plural subject. So according to the plural subject, we have to use are, right? So this is called subject verb agreement. So subject is plural, so verb has to be plural. So let us understand how can we make any noun plural. It is very simple. When we add s, es, ies with any noun, it becomes plural. For example, boy, now we have used s, now it has become boys. Clear? So how can we make a verb singular? Actually, the root form of the verb, right? The root form of the verb is always plural in nature. Clear? For example, write, wrote, written. So this is the first form. So how can we make it singular? It's very easy. When we add s, es, ies with a verb, it becomes singular verb. Don't get confused, students. If you want to make noun plural, you have to use s, es, ies. And if you have to make a verb singular, right, then you have to add s, es, ies. Okay, he writes a letter. So write is a singular verb. Now to make this topic easy for you to understand, I have divided into two parts. So in this part, I'll discuss only those verbs which take singular subject. Clear? So let's start. Subject taking singular verb. So bread and butter. So bread and butter is a pair word. So we take it as a singular entity. So when we take it as a singular entity, it becomes is. Clear? So bread and butter is my favorite breakfast. So these are called pair words. Pair words always take singular verb. Then we have rice and curry is my favorite dish. Right? Pair words. They take singular verb. Second rule, a poet and philosopher has come. Now we have two ways to understand this. A poet and philosopher means this is the one person. Okay, one person has two qualities, means the same person is a poet and the same person is also a philosopher. So if there is one person, we have to use singular. It doesn't matter how many qualities he or she has got, right? Because a person can have multiple talents. Okay, so singular person, he is a poet and he is a philosopher. So has come. Another way to understand this example is, you can notice there is only one article, that is a. Only one article has been used with poet and philosopher, right? So one article has been used, so it is considered a singular noun, singular subject. So it will take singular verb, and we know it very well. Has is used for the singular subject. The principal and secretary was there. Again, the same person is principal and the same person is secretary. And there is only one article is attached to it. So it indicates that the person is singular, one. The principal and secretary was there, right? A black and white horse was running. So a black and white means there is only one horse. He has got two colors. Okay, his skin has got two colors, black and white. The horse is one, but the skin color is black and white. So a black and white horse was running. So one horse, so means singular verb we will use. Clear? Next rule is, each pen and each pencil is blue. This rule is very easy to understand. You just need to keep in mind each, each pen, every boy, every, each of these, either of those, neither of these, each of them, right? When you find these words, each, every, each of these, either of these, neither of these, each of these, always use singular verb. That's it. Right. So each pen and pencil. Don't get confused with pen and pencil. These are two objects. So we use plural. No, don't get confused. Just notice each. Clear? So each pen and pencil is blue. Each pen and each pencil is blue. Every boy and girl is industrious. Every boy and every girl is industrious because we have used every. Clear? Each of these three pens is black. Don't get confused with pens plural, okay? Because I have told you each of these when we have this phrase. Clear? Either of those two boys is gentle. Neither of these two students is laborious. Clear? Each of them is a teacher. Each boy is laborious. Either pen writes well. Writes is a singular. So it's very simple rule. You just need to keep in mind each, every, right? So the next rule is many a boy goes. Right. Whenever you come across with this phrase, many a, okay, it is always followed by singular noun. Clear? And we have to use the verb according to the noun. So noun is singular. So we have used singular verb. Clear? So many a boy. Actually, the topic is quite important from your exam point of view, from your writing skills. Right? Most of the students they commit mistakes because of the subject verb agreement. Okay, so keep in mind many a boy. Many it is always followed by singular subject. Okay, when subject is singular, we use singular verb. Clear? Goes. Go went gone, right? Go is a plural verb. When we have to make it singular, we will just add es. Goes. It becomes singular verb. In the evening, many an apple was rotten. Okay, same example, many an apple. With one apple we use an. Okay, so one apple, so was rotten, singular verb. Next rule is everyone wants to qualify in the NDA examination. So always remember everyone, everybody, somebody, nobody, no one, everything, everything. They always take singular verb. Clear? Obeys the rules of this organization. Obeys. Obeys is a singular verb. Somebody has helped me. Nobody is interested. No one is participating. Everything appears beautiful. Everything has its own importance. Right? Everything but pencils was there. Don't get confused with the pencils, okay? You just need to keep in mind this word, everything. Nothing but tree was there. Nothing but tree was there. Means trees is singular. Trees is plural. Don't go for this. Just go for this word. Nothing, nothing. Clear? They take singular verb. One should help one's friend. Again, one should help. One should. One is singular, of course, it takes singular verb, one's friends. One should help one's friend. One of them was. One of them. Clear? One of them was honest. Means out of three people were there. For example, 1 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, 3. Out of 3, there was one of them. So it takes singular. One of the students was laborious. One of the. And always remember one of the. It always followed with singular verb. And let me tell you another rule. One of the. It is always followed by plural noun. Okay. You have to watch this video. Okay. You have to read these rules. Okay. 3 times, 4 times. Only then you can understand. Right. Was laborious. The number of boys is 40. So One of them, one of the students. Clear? So the next word is the number of boys. The number of. When you have this phrase, the number of, okay, is 40. The amount of money, the amount of, when we have this phrase, the amount of money is not sufficient. It takes always singular verb. None has gone yet. None. We always use singular with none and none. None has gone yet. None of this money is yours. Singular verb. It's really important, students. You have to keep in mind, right? Because we know just two or three rules, and on the basis of that, we apply all the rules. However, it is imperative, it is important to know all the rules so that we don't commit any mistakes, and it is going to helpful in solving grammar exercises as well. So be very careful. All is ready. All here means everything, and we have already discussed all is ready means it indicates everything. So that's why we have used is singular verb. All is ready. All the money. Money is singular uncountable noun. Clear? So money is singular uncountable noun. So we have used singular verb. All the money has been spent. Next rule, no work has been done. No work. When you have this no, no bag. No bag was available. Clear? No bag was available when we get this word, that is no. Now the next rule is a little. A little of the. A little of the. Little. Much milk. Not much of the money. Always remember these things. Okay? They take singular verb. A little work has been done. A little of the rice has been sold. Little of the rice. Because we can't count the rice. A little of it was described. Right? A little of it was described. Little is known. Much milk has been sold. Much milk. So, uncountable noun, much milk has been sold. Not much of the money has been, sorry, not much of the money has been spent. Much of the money, much milk, right? With these phrases, we use singular verb. One third of the milk. So when we talk about the fractions, clear? When we talk about fractions, they always take singular verb. Let us understand. One third of the milk is yet to be sold. 5% of the tea, fraction, is useless. Some coffee, again a part of it, some coffee is available. Half of the land, again it is a fraction, is irrigated. Half of the mango, again the part of the mango is rotten. One third of the wall, again fraction, has been painted. The percentage of success was very low. So fractions, phrases contain fractions, they always take singular verb. More than one boy was absent. More than one. Clear? More than one boy was absent. So always remember, it might be asked in your exam, more than one. Okay, so you would think that okay, more than one, it means it is plural, right? So you can get confused. There is. So when we have there and there, okay, it depends. If it is, right, we use singular noun. There is a bag on the table. If we use are, there are bags on the table. So it will change according to there. There is 5 rupees to pay, right? There is rice and curry for dinner. Clear? Now, with relative pronoun, it is I whom am teaching you. Means it is I who. Don't get confused with the who. So if you get confused with who, you will use is, which will be wrong. So you have to use this pronoun. It is I, according to this. And we use always am after I. So it is I who am teaching you. You, my student. Okay. So we have to use the verb according to the subject. Clear? So with you we always use plural verb. So we have used plural verb. Right? So are intelligent. To swim, so infinitive we use singular. To swim is a good exercise. Running is a good exercise. Gerund. What he does is not is known to me. What he does. Okay, with the phrase what he does, what you do. Right. It is always followed by singular verb. Now, 10 rupees is a very small amount. Means if rupees, it is considered as amount. Clear? If it is considered as amount, so it will take singular verb. The 10 rupees is a very small amount. 3 tons of coal is not enough. So when we talk about certain quantity, so 3 tons of coal, right? 3 tons of coal. We can't use are not enough. No, we are talking about the quantity, so is not enough. 5 years is a long period, so 5 years, again we are talking about a period, is a long period. 50 kilometers is a long distance, we use singular verb. Now next rule is collective nouns. We use singular verb with collective nouns. For example, a flock of sheep is grazing in the field. A team of players has come. A set of combs is lying on the table. And there are other examples. These are collective nouns. We always use singular verb. For example, a crowd of people, a series of events, an army of soldiers, a class of students, a fleet of ships, a pair of shoes, a chain of mountains, a herd of cattle, a galaxy of stars, a band of musicians. Okay, they all take singular verb. You have to watch this video, you have to read this PDF at least 3 or 4 times. Only then you can understand the gist of it. Okay, the news is true. Okay, always, although s is there, but it is considered singular. The news is true. All his luggage, right, luggage has been delivered, so luggage is taken into singular verb. His knowledge of chemistry is rich. Knowledge, when we talk about knowledge of chemistry, is rich. So these are the words we use singular verb. Furniture, advice, news, information, luggage, baggage, percentage, poetry, right? Poetry, knowledge, dirt, dust, right? Traffic, electricity, music, breakage, stationery, scenery, confectionery, pottery, bakery, crockery, behavior, armor. Okay, they take singular verb, right? So next rule is diseases. Okay, we use singular verb with diseases. For example, measles. Now you will think, so as is given. Okay, it means it's a plural. No, it's the name of a disease. Okay, measles, mumps, shingles. Okay, they take singular verb. So for example, mumps is a dangerous disease, is singular verb. Games like billiards, bowls, darts, drafts, dominoes, etc. take singular verb. Okay, so they take always singular verb. Billiards is an interesting game. So game, right? So let's talk about the next rule, that is country's name. Like the United States, the United Nations, the Athens, the Philippines, the East Indies, the West Indies, the Wales, etc. They take singular verb. Right? The United States is a powerful country. So you need to remember these names. Right? Name of the books. Of course, with books we use singular verb because one single book will be considered as a single book and it will take a singular verb. For example, the Arabian Nights. Don't get confused with the nights. Nights is plural. So let's, the Arabian Nights are interesting book. No. So the name of a book, the Arabian Nights, Arms and the Man, the Rivals, the Lions of the East, they take singular verb because they are single books. The Arabian Nights is an interesting book, for example. Now, let's talk about the subjects. For example, physics, economics, civics, statistics, mathematics, ethics, athletics, politics. Okay, they take singular verb. For example, economics is not an easy subject. The wages means punishment. The wages of sin is death. So let's talk about another rule. Jury. Okay, the collection of the collection of people. Jury means the collection of judges. Mob, collection of people. Council means the collection of counselors, right? Committee, audience, crowd, family, assembly, army, team, class, government, herd, public, crew, etc. If denote singular collective noun, they take singular verb. Clear? If they denote a singular collective noun, they will take singular verb. The army has decided. Okay? It is a collective noun. So has decided means singular verb it will take to obey its commander. The jury is unanimous in its decision. Right? This means of traveling is not fit for me. Now, if we talk about method, process, clear? The means of traveling. Okay? The process, the method. Okay? So, we will take singular verb. This means of traveling is not fit for me. Clear? If we take means as income, right? So, we will take plural verb. His means are very small. Clear? So you have to keep in mind if it is taken as method process, it will take singular verb, and if it is taken in the sense of income, it will take plural verb. Okay, so these are exceptions. These are exceptions to the rule. Clear? For example, the next rule is hair, glass, beauty, cloth, force, marriage. They take singular verb. Clear? So these words they take singular verb. Again, there are some exceptions to the rule. His hair is black means hair entire means head is black. No, if used as countable noun. For example, if we use hair as a countable noun, so plural verb will be used. For example, 5 hairs on his head are gray. Are gray means only 5 hair out of the entire hair. Okay, only 5 hair are gray. Five. So we take as a plural 5 hairs on his head are gray. Clear? If we take it in a singular sense. Glass is very strong. Glass is very strong. Okay, as a singular glass. Note if used as countable, so a glass is on the table means a container. Okay, a glass, a tumbler. Two glasses are on the table. So these are taken in the sense of countable. So the glass is on the table. One glass singular, two glasses plural. But glass is taken as a one entity, so is very strong singular. The beauty of this vista is breathtaking. So when we talk about beauty in the sense of okay vista, beauty of this vista, okay, so we take singular verb. Clear? If used in the sense of nice, beautiful means if we consider beauty in the sense of nice, beautiful, virtue, it is considered as countable. Clear? For example, two beauties came to conduct the interview. For example, it means two beauties means two beautiful ladies come to conduct the interview, came to conduct the interview. Right? So we will take as countable noun. Okay? The cloth is durable. Okay, as a singular entity we use singular verb, but if cloth is used in the sense of countable, so we will use plural verb. His clothes are old. The force of will is above all. Okay, the force of will is above all. The force of will is above all. But 3,000 forces have been sent to Kashmir. Okay, when we take it in the sense of army, forces, okay, troops, so we take it as a plural. So 3,000 forces means 3,000 forces means 3,000 soldiers have been sent. Right? Marriage is a turning point of life. Marriage is taken singular, is a turning point of life. Note, 3 marriages were arranged. If we take it in the countable sense, so 3 marriages were arranged. So we have always exceptions to the rule. The following is the annual report. The following. With following we use singular. His youth was admirable. His youth as a singular was admirable. Three youths. Now we take it as a countable. Three youths means three young people were playing in the playground. The village politics these days has become very dirty. So if political activities as a whole, right, village politics, it is taken as a whole activity. Okay, it will take singular, but his politics are known to everybody. So when we take it in the sense of possessive adjectives, possessive means his politics. So we will consider it his politics are known to everybody. So there is a lot to say. There is a lot to do. There is a lot to say, a lot to do. So in this way, the topic is over. However, there are lots of rules. These rules you can understand only when you go through it, when you start reading lots of books, and of course you practice this exercise. I'll send you that. So today we will discuss about the subject that takes plural verb. So the first rule is suppositional sentences. So supposition sentences are that starts with if, as if, as though, if only, suppose, I wish, we wish, he wishes. So these are suppositional phrases. So whenever we have these phrases, we always use plural verb. He talks to me as if he were my boss. Okay, as if. Right, don't get confused with he. He is singular. Don't get confused with this subject, right? As if. So we will use plural verb. If he were my boss, he would suspend me. If. I wish he were with me. So I wish he were with me. Next one. Long live our country. So with optative sentences, we use plural verb. Long live. Okay, live. Long live our country when we wish for something, when we pray for something. God save the king. The next one is Harry and David. So these are two subjects. They are connected with a conjunction. So they take plural verb. So Harry and David have done well. A boy and a girl. So a boy and a girl. These are two subjects connected with a conjunction. Okay, they take plural verb. One thing. Another thing is that a boy, it has article. A girl, it also has a article. So they are two different entities. My father and mother are proud of me. Means these are pair words. With pair words we use plural plural verb. My father and mother. Don't confuse it with rice and curry, bread and butter. Okay, you might think, sir, in the pair words you told earlier, we take singular verb. See, father and mother, they two are different persons, like, and they are pair words, so we use plural. My uncle and aunt are nice, so are nice, pair words. So the next one is the principal and the secretary were there. Of course, the principal is different and the secretary is different because we have got the article. The principal, the secretary means these are two different people. So that's why we have used plural verb. A poet and a philosopher have come, of course. So these two different people. Okay. And another identification is that they are taking article. My uncle and my guardian have come to see me means these two people means plural form we have to use. We each have a pen. We need to understand the subject. So subject is we. So according to that we have to use we each have a pen. The boys each have a pen. He needn't go. Now needn't, it comes under moderns. So he needn't go there. We always use first form. He daren't oppose his father. You, he, and I means these are three people. You, he, and I. Okay, are good friends. Don't get confused with I. Okay, you might it is possible that you might use am after I. Okay, but here the subject has three persons. You and he are good friends, so plural, then we have to use plural form. There are many boys in our school and a good many are laborious. There is a dummy subject and it always followed by the nouns. Okay, if the noun is plural, then verb will be plural. If the noun is singular, then the verb will be singular. In our school and a good many are laborious. Good many. With good many we use plural verb. Many of the criminals, many of the, we use plural verb, were arrested. See, a number of students, see plural here. A large number of students, again we have plural. A great number of students. So all these we use plural verb, that is verb present and verb present. Both boys are hardworking. So when it starts with both, because it can include at least two persons. So both boys are hardworking. Several of them are clever. Several. Again, it is taken for more than one. Several. Several of them are clever. Many were punished, but a few were guilty. Many. Okay, we use it for the plural. Punished, but a few were guilty. Very few boys are laborious. Very few. Again, we use it. Very few. We use it at least more than one. Means plural. Few of these pens are in order. Few of these pens. So it is clearly understood that we have to use pens are in order, means plural. Now see, here we have got an exception. None of these boys are naughty, none of these boys is naughty. Both are correct. Okay, in this case both are correct. No pens were available. Since it is followed by plural, no pens. That's why we have used for. Now fractions. In fractions, three-fourths of the books. Again, you can see plural here. Three-fourths of the books. In the previous part, I also told you about the fractions, but there you would notice that there is no plural subject. So three-fourths of the books are ready. 30% of the students have passed. Half of the mangoes were rotten. So you need to take care these small things. The rich are lazy. The rich means it shows the class of all rich people are lazy. The poor are laborious, means the poor shows the class of all poor people are laborious. The majority of people are dishonest. People, again we use for the plural, in the plural sense. The majority of the people are dishonest. So India have defeated Sri Lanka in the World Cup. So when India is taken as a Indian team, we take it as a plural. So India have defeated Sri Lanka, have defeated in the World Cup when India is taken as a team. Now mathematics. So in the previous verse I talked about mathematics as a subject. When we talk mathematics as a subject, we take it in a singular sense. But when we take it in the sense of skills, means how perfect you are, how skilled you are in this subject. So in that case we take plural verb. For example, his mathematics are poor. The physics of Rohit are good. Now, the jury were divided in their opinions. Very important, and you might have understood already. For example, I told you five judges are there. They had different opinions, right? For example, three opinions. So we take it in the plural sense. The jury were divided in their opinions. However, if they are unanimous in their opinion, then singular verb will be used. For example, the jury was unanimous in its decision. These means of traveling are not fit for me. Means of traveling means the ways by car, by bus, by train. His means are very small. When means are taken in the sense of living, to earn one's bread and butter means the ways of survival. His means are very small, means sources of income. 2 dozen pencils. It is understood from the phrase the 2 dozen pencils are here. 500 boys. So it's understood. Study in this school. Thousands of students. Again, we take it in the plurals and have passed. Dozens of bananas have been brought. So this rule is quite simple. Now, let's talk about other rules. So people, police, cattle, sheep, deer, peasantry, gentry, poultry, cavalry, they all take plural verb. Okay. For example, the police are beating people. Police is taken as a plural verb. The poultry are sold here. When we talk poultry in the sense of hens, ducks, right? So we use plural. The poultry are sold. But when we take it in the sense of food, so we use singular verb. Poultry is cheap in UP. Next, scissors, trousers, pajamas, tongs, pants, spectacles, glasses. They all take plural verb. For example, his spectacles have been framed. Spectacles have been framed. But when we talk about, when we have to say a pair of, so it will be taken in the sense of singular because the pair is one. A pair of shoes, a pair of socks, right? So singular verb will be used. Okay, a pair of. These rules are really important. The publisher as well as the writer has come. So always remember when two subjects are connected with this conjunction as well as, right? So the verb will be applied according to the first subject. So the first subject here is the publisher, which is singular. So we will use singular verb has. Clear? According to the first subject. The writers as well as the publishers are excited to publish this book. So according to the first subject is writers. So are, we have used are. Next, with, together with, along with, in addition to, and not, like, unlike, including, excluding, but besides, except, rather than, accompanied by, run by, they all take verb according to the first subject. Clear? They all take verb according to their first subject. But you have to remember, you have to keep in mind these words and phrases. For example, the principal with all his teachers is coming here. The principal is the first subject, so we have used is. The criminal along with his followers. Again, the criminal, the first subject, which is singular. So we have used singular verb. The next one is neither. Neither, nor, either, or, not only, but also take. Okay, they take the verb according to the subject. Actually, in simple words means these conjunctions neither, nor, either, or, only, but also, they take the verb as per to their nearest subject. Nearest subject means, let us understand with example. You or he is guilty means he you or he is guilty. So he is a subject which is near to this verb. So according to this verb we have to use verb. So he is singular, so that we have used is. Not only Rohan but Deepak is also honest. So Deepak is a singular which is nearest. So is we have used. Not only Mohan but also his brothers. So brother is it's a plural subject, so we have used verb means nearest subject, or you can say with the second subject, whatever way you understand. Neither he nor I was guilty. Okay, neither he nor I, according to the I, was guilty. Either the father or his sons were rewarded. Now sons, the second subject nearest to the verb, according to that, sons were rewarded.